Well, just because you didn't talk doesn't mean you couldn't hear.
Well, I chose not to hear.
No, there you go. There. A lot of things to talk about. I don't want to make light of this, but I think it's funny, but not the second portion. Okay, we understand that. So somebody reached out to me, and they asked if I would be a guest on their show. Now, first, I don't go on shows. I don't listen to shows. I don't want to know what other people are doing. That way.
On Facebook?
Do what?
Is this a show on Facebook?
Well, no. This is
A podcast?
I think he did say a podcast,
Okay.
but that's not. My thing is I'm so well liked that I don't want to give anybody to say, hey, you took that guest, that speech, that liner, so I don't listen to anything. So he said that he is a military suicide prevention show.
Wow.
Okay.
So my response was, why, do you think I'm going to commit suicide? I mean, are you trying to do some intervention or something? You know what? Obviously he doesn't know me because he doesn't know where I stand on all that. And then I said, I don't understand. Why do you want me on? And then he said what it was. We kind of left it at that. I've told some friends he doesn't want me on because when he finds out my views, my opinions on suicide, they're not going to like it. Then other friends have said, no, what you believe needs to be said as well. It's kind of like the world we're in. There's three sides to everything. And then as I'm driving here to Tournament to Pizza, I see the news that Twitch committed suicide.
Which is Ellen DeGeneres'
And everybody knows who Twitch is.
Sorry.
You don't know?
I didn't watch Ellen.
No, but
Well, I don't either. Twitch won one of the dancing competitions. Then he's been in movies. I mean, he's blowing up. And committed suicide, I guess it was yesterday. So again, now might not be a very good time for me to talk about suicide, but I feel bad for his family.
This is the season though. This is the time of year when most people deal with mental health issues. They feel alone, or the holidays, and now with the financial burden.
Hold on a second. He just celebrated his 8th anniversary and has 3 children. How is he alone?
Well, I'm not saying like alone, mentally, like emotionally. Like you don't know what people are going through.
No, I understand.
There's so many people that are walking around that are so fragile. It takes one little thing and just pushes them over the edge. Or they get so dark in a hole, they can't see any of the positive stuff we all see from the outside looking in.
I get in a dark hole every time you talk. It definitely is.
So are you going to do the podcast with me?
No.
You're not going to go on and talk?
No.
You said it was important that your message went out there.
They said.
You need
You
to
think
get
I
out
should?
there. Yeah. And you should do it.
With my views?
Yes.
You know what my views are, right?
I can figure.
It's selfish.
You know me well. You know
I can
me.
figure.
Yeah.
It's selfish.
That's my view. It's selfish.
Right.
And now,
But that's a point that needs to be said because people don't really look at it that way. They only look at it from selfish as
I'll be honest, I've never heard a different view from my family. Like if you do choose, is it tragic? Yes, but my family's always said it's the most selfish thing you can do.
Sure.
Right.
Because it's not just about you. Your life isn't just about you. So
But I don't think that the people that do it actually think about what the pain is for everyone around them.
I find that hard to believe. I find that hard to believe.
I think they are.
They're in a bad spot. I mean, I get that. So you have to have something wrong with you to end your life, in my opinion, right? But I find it extremely hard to believe that anybody that's thinking about it or has gone through and done it. I'm not a doctor. I don't play it. I don't want anybody coming after me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But at some point, I find it hard to believe that that person hasn't thought about their 3 kids that are in the living room.
I think it's worse than that. I think it's more like remember being a kid and going on the merry-go-round.